Hello, this is Erin with the Joy in Pens and Paper, and it is day 19 of the 2024 Diamine Inkvent calendar, the Black Edition. So here's my door 19. Let's get that opened, and we have Fruit Cocktail, which looks like I'm going to go with an orange. This is a scented ink. Oh boy, it's only the second scented ink, I believe. Yes. So the last time that I got an Inkvent calendar, there was not scented inks. So this is new for me. Let's give this a little... It's definitely fruity. Definitely fruity. So it's fruit cocktail. That makes sense. That tracks. All right, so let's do some swatching on the Life Bank paper and the Clairefontaine Rhodia paper with a Kakimori brass nib dip pen. This is a standard ink, so I don't need to do any agitation. Oh yeah, that is a bright orange. Yes. And this ink is very lubricated. Oh yeah, that's... So this is flowing off of the Kakimori nib. Very fast. So it appears to be a very wet or well lubricated ink. One thing that I'm going to be on the lookout for, especially as this dries on these two papers, is whether there's any feathering. I am not seeing much feathering right now. So let me just carefully move these to the side. I'm going to try to keep them flat so that I can account for that. And then I'm going to open up the Hobonichi plain A5 Tomei River paper. Here is yesterday's, and look at that sheen right down there where it all pooled and took quite a while to dry. You can see the sheen in the writing. So that was, as noted, an extreme sheen ink. It did have some bleed through, just as I thought, but interestingly, the area that I thought it would bleed through the most, it did not, which is really interesting. It's very interesting. Anywho, all right, so first off, I'm going to use a pipette and a sandwich baggie, and we're going to do just a little swatch. Oh yeah, even the way that that is coming out there is very wet. Now, if I remember correctly, when I swatched the last scented ink, it actually did not maintain the scent on the page really for long at all. I think I might have shown it to my husband that day and had him smell it, and he didn't smell anything. That is very lubricated. Now I feel like this is a pink leaning orange. That to me looks a little on the bright pink side. Okay, and last I'm going to use a set of 3 TWSBI Go pens in 3 different nib sizes. TWSBI Go, this is in a fine, and that seems to have some of the, yep, there's some of the blue ink from yesterday still in that nib. So let me just do another. Yep, that's what it should look like. Is that one right there. Okay, let me do a little added rinse to the medium before I dip that. Now, I have from a few years ago, my last Inkvent calendar. There is another kind of peachy ink that I'd love to compare to this one. As well as maybe, and this could be a reach, but maybe Warengul Heimdall. I think Warengul Heimdall is a little bit more on the reddy orange side versus this is more on the pink orange side based on how my eye is seeing it. Look how wet that is. That ink just poured right off of that Kakimori nib right there. But here is how it looks. Let me put that in line, and we'll grab back our 2 pages. And again, I'm looking closely to see if there's feathering, and I really don't see it. This is the Rhodia paper, and this is the Life Bank paper. Again, I'm not seeing feathering. So that's really good. Some of the past Inkvent swatch from the past couple of Inkvents with scented inks, there's been feathering that I've seen in the swatch videos for people, or that people have made. And thankfully, like I said, I'm not seeing it right now. So that's really wonderful. And if I grab back, I think it was Forest Gâteau. That was a scented ink. Let me just, yeah, Forest Gâteau was scented. And there was not feathering on that one either. So that's wonderful. All right. So with that, I'm going to end this day 19 video. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time that you spent with me today. Just taking a peek to see. Interestingly, I'm still not seeing the chameleon. Oh, there it is a little bit. I see red to pink, but I'm not able to get the champagne yet. Chameleon shimmer is so fascinating. Anywho, with that, I am going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 20. And then we are really on the final countdown for this series. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.